Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is the Built Different podcast. The podcast is built different. I got King with me. King, say
Always.
what's up.
What up, what up? Y'all already know what it is, man. It feel good, son, to be back, right?
Hey,
You
bro,
know what I
where's
mean?
LeBron on the
Like, come on, son. We leave that off. You see, you
Where's LeBron
must know
on
the
the?
poster, though. You must know the poster because he's strategically cut off right
Yeah, that's
there
crazy.
at the end.
That's
You know what I'm
disrespectful,
saying?
man. That's the
Nah, it ain't
40,000
disrespect.
point King.
Right.
That's the real King.
Nah, I mean, there's only one. I think I'm older now. He older. But my name is
That's
generational.
crazy.
My name is generational.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm probably younger than him.
How old are you, bro?
37.
Damn.
Yeah.
That makes
Probably
what
younger
he's
than him.
done. That makes what he's done in the league like that much more impressive.
What, because he's 38, 39?
Yes, him being older than you, like me seeing you move around, like
Okay.
me seeing your unathleticism
Okay.
compared to what he's doing, it's just like
And,
wow.
and anybody listening
That's,
knows that you just lose all credibility with that statement.
I
So
do.
so that's why I don't even have to. I shouldn't even really respond because anybody that know now any debate we have, your credibility is shot.
Really? Are
Like I'm
you
historic. I'm historic. My
you one
athleticism
on
is
you one on
historic.
one you one on one with LeBron?
I win.
Bro, come on, dog.
I'm not laughing.
Let's be for real, bro. You want to laugh. That's one of
No,
them
I
where
don't.
you're fighting it back, bro. Come on, bro.
There's no strain. I'm serious.
So, all right. So, tell me how this game will go. Like, how would you?
I get ball first
What's
because
your
he's in the
plan?
NBA, and that's the problem. I get ball first. He's in the NBA. I can
And then,
score. I can score. I can score at a high clip. I can score at a high clip. And then, but
right.
listen, this is why it's
Wait,
fun for
how
me
tall are you?
because
6'3"?
yeah, and he's 6'8". I've
Okay.
cooked 6'8",
Okay.
like I've cooked tall niggas before. It's nothing.
Bro, you could
I play
barely cook
ball.
me
Barely, son. Hey,
with the torn Achilles,
I beat you 11-10 or whatever. What was it? You had one. I let you score
bro.
one bucket, and I had
But like
0, and I
you
smacked you.
strained. It was a good
No,
game, but you
no, it
strained, bro. Like
wasn't.
you worked your
They'll
hardest.
see it was no good game.
It was
They'll
a good
see.
game.
We just talked
It was
about it. They'll
11-10.
see. Yeah, you had not. You started off with 9-0.
But it went to the wire. Like you was
No,
pressed trying to
you
defend
started
me.
off. It started off 9-0. I scored 11 to beat you, 11-10. So
Bro,
where was the strain? I don't get it.
the whole point is
Let's not talk about you. Let's not talk about you.
the
You
whole
asking
point
about
was
Braun.
no. Okay, but I just want to lay my name, you know what I'm saying? Give me
Okay.
some credit. I
All
had
right, go
a
ahead.
torn Achilles.
No, you had already torn
I
it.
had a
So
torn Achilles.
you was already, you got cleared for activity.
I feel like now I gotta tell. First of all,
Mhm.
I've had a torn. People know I got a torn Achilles, or I had a torn Achilles. It's been mended. It's good. Now I'm walking around a little bit, but I'm not running and jumping like that. King decides, he wants to play me one-on-one in this condition.
No.
Me being the person that I am, me being the competitor that I am, I went ahead and said, all right, cool, let's do it. I'm not backing down. So basically, I was out there, bro, like at the end of Gladiator when they stabbed him, and he was just like, that's basically what King was. He was that other dude that stabbed him before he went out to fight, and then he had to fight like at 20% strength. That's basically what happened. And then he ended up winning the game. And now this is the greatest achievement in his basketball career that he's, I'm saying, he's making a feature film about, making a hoop mixtape about. And now, and
Yo.
that being such a great moment for you, that definitely tells me that you're not doing nothing to LeBron James, bro.
Your comedy shows are going to be hilarious.
Just stop it.
So let me say this. Your story is completely false. You challenged me, and I tried to advise you. I said, like, yo, chill.
Did I
And
challenge
you
you?
kept harping. Yeah, you challenged me, bro. We were talking sports, and then you made the dumbest comment. I'm
No,
like,
you challenged me. All I
I'll
said was, I
smack
said
you.
something about your
No.
game. I said something about your
Yeah, and I
game.
said, I'll smack you. And you said, you can't even beat me now. And I said, what? I said, I'll cook you. You said, there's a gym around the corner. We went to the gym.
You said, where's the gym at? That was you. Where's the gym at? Let's
All right,
go
cool.
right now. We was all
No,
on some different
when you
stuff.
said,
Matter of fact, oh wow. So that even brings more to the table. The fact was, I was wearing, what was I wearing? I was wearing some
what you had, Crocs or something?
off-white? No, Crocs. I was
Get some
wearing my
Crocs on.
Crocs. all I had was my Crocs in sports sports mode,
Uh-huh.
and didn't I had a hoodie on, a fat hoodie on,
We all had hoodies on.
and
I
some
got the
jeans,
footage. I got
some
the
heavy
footage. You didn't have
jeans.
jeans on. I got
It
the
wasn't
footage.
jeans?
So don't
Oh,
lie.
my
I got
bad,
the
my bad. Oh, I
footage.
thought it was jeans. It felt like it was jeans, but it might not have been
Okay,
jeans.
because you slow. I
But
know.
nah, it was just my Achilles. The material might have been heavy, but I
Okay.
thought I remembered jeans. But the
Keep
whole
going.
point
Okay.
was I'm in my Crocs with a torn Achilles. So
Okay.
I just wanted to, add that little bit of
And I
information
didn't, and
in
I
as
didn't,
well.
and again, as we're shooting around, I told you, hey son, chill. Like, we're not doing. I said, hey B, I'm not even gonna go to the cup. I'm gonna shoot all jump shots. I didn't even
You still
drive. I didn't
you
get a
still
layup.
you drove. You drove.
No, I
You
didn't
didn't shoot a
drive.
layup, but you drove.
No, I took
You
two
stopped, you
dribbles
pulled
right
up.
and pulled up. I took
All right,
two dribbles right and pulled up.
let's get
Back
back.
to Braun.
Now they
Back
know
to
the whole
Braun.
story.
But
What's your
not
plan for Braun?
like so listen, ball first.
Excuse me, y'all. I'm drinking some wine here.
I'm
Y'all
scoring
excuse me.
at a high clip. Braun don't already play much defense now. Braun not gonna play defense till I got the momentum. 3 balls, trades. He gonna play all. Braun not gonna think I can shoot. He gonna clip, splash, splash. Now he tries to step up. I'm faster than Braun. I'm quicker than Braun.
Oh my god.
I'm driving by him.
Oh, you're
Mercy
not.
dribble. Get Braun on my hip. Same hand, same foot finish. I'm like, son,
I wish there was a way to
telling you.
set I wish there was a way to set this up.
I pray to God. I hope it is.
Because
Hey,
you would put
Bron,
money on it.
Hey,
Because
I
you would put
would.
money
I
on it.
would.
And so
I
that
would.
just be an easy.
I would.
Be an easy whatever we put on it.
I would.
It's gonna be in my pocket.
Somebody better than Jordan that didn't get that break. What you talking about, man?
Bro.
Come on. Come on.
So basically
Come
what you're saying
on.
is you would have been. So basically what you're trying to say here.
So listen.
You
So hold
basically
on. So
you
listen.
basically
You know
had
the
the
funny
potential
thing
to
is?
be
Hold on.
no, because you don't want this to come out. You don't
man.
want the truth to you don't want the truth to be said. You don't want this question to be asked.
That's it.
So you're saying if you would have, so basically you were a break away from being Bron or better than Bron.
Nigga, when I hoop now, they say I'm Bron.
What?
That ass, son. When I hoop now, niggas say y'all play just like Bron.
Nah, you gotta be podding, bro. You gotta be podding. You don't believe this in your heart.
I don't want the reference. Like, you know me, son. Kobe Bean Bryant, Steve Francis. Those are the guys that, you know.
No, that's the cloth that you from. That's
what I tried to mirror. When I dunk, I dunk like Steve Francis. You see what I'm saying? I hang on the rims and point like my man Stevie Franchise. But every time I'm on the floor, bro, they say I play like Bron. No, hey son, no exaggeration.
6'3",
nigga, when this airs, niggas is gonna comment like, yo, nah, that nigga dead ass telling the truth.
Bro,
I promise
6'3". That's because you're playing guys that's 6'1".
I'm not playing 7-footers every night. You're right. I'm not playing 7-footers every night.
Exactly.
But I'm playing 6'5s and 6'7s, 6'8s.
I gotta come and see you actually hoop because maybe that's what I need to do.
I wish I could have been when you were playing 7-on-7 and tore your Achilles. I wish I could have been there for that. That doesn't happen to a 37-year-old me.
That's because you would have been stretching and warming up.
You young bad body. You a young nigga with a bad body.
There's nothing bad body about me.
I'm just saying,
nothing bad body about me.
I mean, I'm just saying. You talking about? Hey, son, what? Hey, what are we doing here? Hey, what are we doing here? Hey, come on, son. See, this is
Stop playing.
Hey, listen. First of all, shout out to
your turn
for Cheryl Camp. When it's
your turn. Your turn. He won't do that.
Let's get to the topics, man.
Young body.
Let's get to the topics.
Great body.
Hey, look, man, if y'all follow me on IG, you already know what I do, man. Ain't no need to try to showcase. Y'all already know what it is. You already know what it is.
What you posting on IG?
If you know me, you know what it is.
You a thirst trap posting type of
guy. I'm not.
What you be doing
I don't have to do what you just did. That's OC. That's thirst trapping at its finest.
That's not even thirst trap. That's just like, hey, look.
At its finest.
You said I'm just because I don't even have to say words to disprove what you're saying. I don't even have to say words to disprove what you're saying. I can just show them the real. That's
young bad body, son.
That's
like young bad. Like you tearing your Achilles at 26. Like what you doing?
Because I never
on 7-on-7. Not even nothing competitive.
Those were cleats that I had just took out the package. They were brand new from Dick's Sporting Goods.
Oh my God, you didn't break them
in. Right. Didn't break them in. Nothing. Didn't warm up. Nothing. So
I get it.
It happened.
I get it.
Man.
I get it.
And guess who bounced right back?
I don't know. The clips will show you didn't look too good, but while we on the topic of Bron, Mr. 40,000 points. 40,000. Congratulations, LBJ. Great
Congrats.
accomplishment. I'll let B start off with this one, then I'll give my opinion. But how do you like? Tell me about what you think it does for his legacy, and how do you think it adds to it, or maintains it, or could possibly take away from it? What's
Bro,
your
there's
thoughts?
nothing you can't do nothing else. It's crazy at this point, bro. He's just at this point, it's like Jerry Rice just compiling stats after he done passed everybody. It's just like, what do you it just the legend is at a level where to me it can't be surpassed, and he's leaving no doubt. He's leaving no doubt on the table as far as I'm concerned that he's the greatest. Um, Numbers don't lie. You can't really argue with him. So he's just leaving no doubt. And then I don't know how long this is going to continue. I guess until his son gets into the league. Hopefully that happens and he gets to play with him. But as long as he keeps this up, what we're witnessing is just we're witnessing greatness.
I mean, no. Again, great accomplishment. Nobody ever has, eclipsed 40,000. And like you said, yes, he keeps adding to his legacy. LeBron is not the greatest of all time.
It's crazy. 40,000 points, man.
Yeah,
Crazy.
40,000. And again, it's strictly like it's more than just numbers, right? It's the eye test. I saw a video where any athlete to tell you the number one objective is to have the respect and the admiration of your peers. And when you talk to guys that have hooped, it's not as clear cut as you try to perceive it to be. He's not my GOAT. He's not many people's GOAT, but he is many people's GOAT. But 40,000 is definitely something respectable, honorable.
He is the objective GOAT. Let's talk about that. Let's say that.
I
He's the
mean,
objective GOAT. And if you can look at any objective thing to say or compilation of evidence, it has to be Bron.
I don't agree with that because nobody was saying Kareem was the GOAT prior to Bron eclipsing him in points. Nobody was saying, and we got episode. Nobody said Kareem was the GOAT. So now all of a sudden, Bron the GOAT, who has less championships, less MVPs, less winning than Kareem, who would have been the statistical GOAT before Bron is doing what he's.
I think there's something in Kareem's way. There is
No 3-pointers, by the way. He has
there's a
one 3-pointer. He has
context.
one 3-pointer in his
There's a
career.
context. There's a context there that I will admit that I don't necessarily know because
So you're
I may
making
not
it
be
up,
a historian of the game, but there's a context to why
but you're talking to one.
Kareem has
So
been left out of those conversations.
nah,
He's been universally kind of left out of those conversations.
I don't think it's been universal. Like,
I
all right. So let's
They
say
say
this.
best. Oh, they say Jordan. They say LeBron. You got some people raise their hand for Kobe. Nobody's like, hey, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's the GOAT. Like nobody's
They
on
do.
anywhere saying that.
So maybe let me clarify myself. The generation of Bron fans have propelled him to this stature because before Bron, it's been University Jordan, and then it was Kareem and Jordan was the conversation because of the numbers. So my point is, all right, cool. A numbers guy like you are. You look at Bron numbers, first in points, fourth in assists, top 10 in rebounds, I believe. Top 10 in steals, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. Kareem, top 3 in points, top 3 in rebounds, top 3 in blocks. A winner on every level. Top 50 in assists for a center who shot 1-3 in his career. Outside of the fadeaway, the most dominant shot in basketball history, the hook shot, the Kareem Sky hook.
Yeah.
Winning, I mean, MVPs, winning finals MVPs. I mean, he's done it
We
all.
talk about Bron. I mean,
I'm just saying,
got 40,000 points.
Yes, he got 40,000, but you're GOAT. But anyway, so yes, accomplishment. I don't think it adds to his legacy. But again, I like to put
So it has to.
No, I don't think it adds. I mean, so again, he's broke the record.
Okay.
He broke the record. That was the accomplishment. Now he's just adding to it. But
Right.
I think you got to put it all in context. The league, again, where I think you'll start to see maybe Steph and KD possibly eclipse if they stay healthy, Kareem to a point, because the league is so offensive heavy. Like KD now is number 9. He just passed Carmelo. So I think KD has a really good chance of cracking the top 5. I think he could possibly move into 7 or 8 by the end of this year, if I'm not mistaken. But I
think Gilbert Arenas, I heard a good point from him. It might have a couple people actually said it. I think JJ Redick said it too. But the game moving to more 3-point shooting has basically led to an explosion of offense because it's so much space
Trae
for
Young said it
drivers
too.
to work with, because anybody who you throw it to now, they're able to hit that shot from outside. So you have to play, kind of smother them and not be able to help, in the lane. And I heard, and they had McCants was like, oh, people just not playing enough defense. You got to rotate and stuff like that. What's your take on that?
I think it's a combination of both, man. I think defense, the league has made it, and Gil said it. Gil said, if you want to add defense back to the league, remove the Europeans.
Facts.
I don't know if
yeah, I heard that.
They made the league offensive because of over there. They that's what they practice. He said the style of basketball here is defense, bro. When we're in practice, we're practicing defense, man. Honestly, 65% of the time before we do offense, when we teach these kids. I do think defense has become secondary. You see it in the playoffs. That's why I think it's so much impactful for a fan of me, because in the playoffs is where you really get to see guys have to work for a bucket. Now, 82 game season, bro, you be like, it's so many games, back-to-backs, it's so taxing on your body. And as a fan, it's hard to keep up with 30 teams, 82 games each. So I can only understand how the players feel, but I do think in context, these scoring outputs are because of a lack of defense being applied by the league for various reasons. Trae Young said it. He said, man, it's so much easier to score here than overseas because it's so much space and because defense is not even a factor. You drive to the cup, nobody truly contests.
Yeah.
Like,
you can.
It's kind of like open gym, nigga. Like, all right, get your leg. I don't want to hurt you.
It's like, well, because I play 2K. I'll be in the park, play 2K, or I play a little bit of Pro-Am, but I don't play Pro-Am like that. But 2K in the park, look.
What are you about to say?
It's a great point. It's the same way. If you playing 2K and you got a shooter, you playing with 2 shooters, you basically have the entire court. It's basically one-on-one. Your defender has to check you one-on-one, and it's not going to be easy. Same thing. That's the same thing that they're talking about in the NBA. But it's like, because if I drive and your help comes, I kick it out to that shooter, it's automatic 3 points. So you got to basically choose between, damn, do I want 3 or 2? Because it's going in. We playing with all shooters on the floor now.
Man, we're taught to play. We're taught to play percentages. If you're Steph and Clay and Trey and Buddy Hield, and your percentages are really high so you don't want to give those guys space. But man, if a guy drives, and again, since we're talking, if a guy drives and helps off LeBron, you kind of live with those percentages of what he's going to do from the 3-point line. So I really think that's a cop out, to keep it a buck. There is a lot more spacing because now you have this Miles Turner.
But Bron got that little
that little weak ass.
Did
they put that in 2K yet? Did they put that in 2K yet?
I don't think so. Nobody uses that.
Yo, but you got Miles Turner and Towns and all these centers that could space the floor. Cool. And you didn't really you have centers that could play with their back to the basket. But you're not telling me that if Giannis on the floor, you're not helping off Giannis.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason why.
Giannis is going to have the ball.
Right. Well,
so he's the one who you're going to have to, give help to his defender.
Not necessarily. Man, if Dame is making a move, I'm helping off Giannis. If Middleton's making a move to the cup, I'm helping off Giannis. I'm just making sure backside cuts him more so he don't get a rim run. But, I mean, at the end of the day, again, I'm not taking away from Bron because I know what y'all like to say that I'm hating. I have no hate in my heart for that man at all. I appreciate what
it got to be hate.
I appreciate what he's done for the game. I just don't like this because
on
we
your
have
favorite
different
team. That's crazy.
Because we have difference in opinion is not hating. Listen,
how bad you got really hate somebody. Like I thought I hated Kobe when he was like I told y'all before, when he was beating the Nuggets, man, and he sent my team home. Like I thought I hated him. But if they was to say Nuggets trade Aaron Aflalo to
Uh-huh.
the to the Lakers for Kobe Bryant, if the Lakers was just if Jeannie Buss or rest in peace, her father passed,
Yeah,
right?
Jay, yeah, he passed.
Okay, cool. Or whoever was running the Lakers at that time, he was just whatever, he was drunk and decided to do that, I would be ecstatic. Like I would love Kobe. Like I'm like, let's go. Like I'll be the biggest Kobe fan at that point. He came to my team. This man, the hate was so deep, bro, that you still couldn't even give him his props. You still can't show him love, and he's on your favorite team.
I don't care if who gets traded to a team that I'm a fan of. If all right, let me put you like this: if you like AI in the early 2000s, you ain't like Kobe, right? There was a underlying meaning like you don't like AI and Kobe at the same time, and the same thing for Kobe fans with Bron. Bron fans might not have felt that way for Kobe, but if you were a Kobe fan and honestly your guy is getting a lack of recognition, not rightfully so, you kind of be like, nah, like it's not justifiable. My guy has always been compared to everybody's GOAT. My guy has been comparable to everybody's GOAT, but everybody want to look past my guy. Nah. So you come to the Lakers, hey, congratulations. That don't mean I got to root for you.
That's crazy.
But that don't mean I hate you.
Crazy.
That doesn't mean I hate you at all. I
Crazy.
don't hate Bron at all. Y'all got to stop
You
with that narrative, man.
you got to fix that, man.
LeBron James, congratulations, 40,000, bro.
You got to fix that,
Congratulations, man. I keep it going. Run it up. Run it up,
Listen,
man.
The Broncos done cut your boy.
My
I don't know
boy.
if that's your boy. That's not your boy.
That ain't my boy. That ain't my boy. No, here we go with the false narrative. That ain't my boy.
Russell, that's not your boy. It's cool. Russell Wilson.
Uh-huh.
Man, we got to actually pull up, man. We got to get the details of this trade, man.
Yo, what I need you to pull up is that clip of Russ singing.
I don't know if you have no idea.
Man, hey. But
this is crazy. This might be one of the worst trades in history of the NFL. It's being debated that
is
way.
it worth? Is it so? All right. So if we're just talking trades, let's talk roster moves. Is it worse than Albert Haynesworth signing of $100 million?
Yes, worse.
Yeah,
Worse.
it is.
Yes, worse.
That's
Because
crazy.
they gave up assets. Hold on, I'm trying to get this up right quick. Let me see. Boom. Share. And let's put it. Let's do this. Okay. So I'm trying to get the details of exactly what was given up. All right. 3 players and 5 draft picks to the Seattle Seahawks in exchange for quarterback Russell Wilson. So now somebody made a point to me that because the Seahawks didn't really get anybody or didn't get anybody groundbreaking, at least at this point, with those, with those picks, that it automatically makes this not as bad. I mean, in a sense, that's true. But to me, the value of the draft picks is what you lost. So if I give up a first round pick, it doesn't matter who you picked. It doesn't matter who you picked. The point is I gave up a first round pick, and that has value to it. So I'm trying to get the actual
who they drafted. Was it Worley? Was it Worley drafted one of those picks?
So it's up on the screen right now. The Seahawks received QB Drew Lock, tight end Noah Fant, who's good. He might be a free agent right now, or about to be. Defensive lineman Shelby Harris. I'm not sure how good he is if he starts. Okay, but here we go. First round pick, 2022 first round pick turned into Charles Cross. 2022 second round pick turned into Boye Mafe. 2022 fifth round pick. 2023 first round pick, and a 2023 second round pick. 2 first round picks. They might have no, they didn't trade picks. No. So 2 first round picks and 2 second round picks and 3
plus
players.
The Broncos, they were in win now mode.
and then you signed him to that contract extension that he never even played on. That's all dead money. I think about $82 million in dead money.
So
How is
so
that not the
somebody
worst
said
trade ever
so,
in
so look,
NFL history?
somebody said the money's not really that bad. Somebody said if they draft a quarterback with the 12th pick, that's
Money's
going to
bad,
be
bro.
comparable. That's going to be comparable to last year's 12th pick, which was Gibbs to the Lions, who makes $3 million a year. So that money, that 80 mil is going to be broken over 2 years. They said it's 30 something this year, 40 something next year. So that they said a quarterback tag is 38 mil. So if they had a established quarterback and tagged them, it would have cost them about 40 mil anyway.
Why did
So
you
they
need to?
said
Why they need to tag him? Why did they?
so
What the?
no, not him. I'm just saying the
Or
average
whoever.
market for a quarterback.
But the point is, but
Whatever it is,
no.
they're just saying that money, if you draft a quarterback at 12, is equivalent to having an established quarterback already. And Russ was such a bad locker room presence, it needed to be done. So if they're talking the 80 mil that's split over 2 years, they broke it down where if you had an established quarterback, it's going to cost you the same exact thing now as it would if it's going to cost you now with established quarterback as if you draft a rookie, because you're taking on that 30 mil plus the 3 mil that rookie's
But
going
they
to
don't.
cost you.
Here's the point. Here's the point. Very simply, they're paying him. They owe him like $82 million, which I'm not sure is the official number, but I think it's close to 82 or 89, one of those numbers. And he's not playing
Something
for
like
them.
87, 89 years, something like that.
So you're paying top or whatever quarterback money, and you don't have that quarterback. You're looking for your quarterback while you're paying for a quarterback that you're not using. That's the point.
And then and again, addition by subtraction, they talk how bad he was in the locker room. They say, yo, Russ
Yeah.
had to go.
I'm not defending Russ. I'm just saying how terrible in hindsight, looking back at this trade was. I know people, people when it first happened might have thought, okay, the Broncos probably about to go to the Super Bowl. Well, it was Super
That's
Bowl or
why they
bust
did
after
it.
that trade. But
Now they felt they had a roster that was crazy. They
yeah,
did though. They had pieces.
and I think they just messed it all up with Nathaniel Hackett. He wasn't the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Russ, he's not gonna be able to live that year down. And then Sean Payton came in, and Russ is not his guy, bro. Like
Right.
Russ is not my guy either. I'm not
Russ
gonna
didn't play
lie.
bad though.
I never,
He didn't play
I never.
bad.
That's cool, but I always thought he was a little bit fake, a lot fake. Like that whole attitude that he has, the super positivity.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes, what I'm saying, sometimes you're upset and you need to be upset. Like same thing. I mean, Bryce Young is kind of like starting off like this, but he shows it a little bit. He'll show it on the field, but he'll you know what I'm saying, the yell, have it throw his helmet, something like that. Like, bro, show some emotion. It's okay. You're human. Everything is not the perfect picture, perfect answer. Like, oh yeah, we just all love each other and we're gonna get it right and we're gonna play good football. And yeah, man, I love the coaches. The coaches calling everything right and everything's gonna be good. And we just gotta keep on focusing, man, and just keep on doing it. No, bruh. I say, nah, bro, you gotta block.
Right.
What are you doing? Our left tackle's getting his ass. Like, I like Aaron Rodgers say that shit sometimes. Like, nah, our receivers need to catch.
They said,
do your job. You're a professional. Tom Brady.
Nah.
Yelling at them niggas on the sideline. Like, nah, bro, what are y'all doing? Like, bro, you need that from your quarterback.
Right.
Peyton Manning, he was
but,
that type of guy.
Russ is just not that type of. Russ is just not a leader though, and that's just the thing. He's just not a leader. You don't knock a running back for not doing that. He's just not a leader.
Yeah.
But you got the personality in Sean Payton. You have that dominant personality in Sean. And Andy Reid's not a dominant personality. Pat Mahomes is. Travis Kelce is. Chris Jones is.
But that's what you see. How many quarterbacks are like that? That's the same thing with Tua. He got that same. I mean, but Tua be firing back at people. Yeah, Tua be firing back at people. It's cool.
Tua
But
this
like,
past year too. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He started acting up a little bit. But yeah, I don't like that from Russell. But at the same time, Russell has been his resume up until he got traded, it was undeniable. So I'm not gonna say and act like but that was just always something that irked me. Even He was winning. He was going getting to the Super Bowls. Won a Super Bowl. They was letting Russ. They had to let Russ cook Chance, and he was
Man,
doing
Lynch
all
was
that.
tight. Lynch was tight.
Hey, I couldn't deny his game, but I was just like, bro, like loosen up. Like I know you get mad at some point. Like you know.
So where does he go? Where do you see him at next year?
I have no clue, but I think Pittsburgh should definitely sign him. But the thing is, I guess they're asking themselves, is he going to be better than Kenny Pickett? Which it sucks that that's the question that's being asked. But I think so too.
I think so.
I
And I think
with
under Mike Tomlin, man, yeah, Mike Tomlin's the key. And especially if Mike Tomlin got 1 year left and nobody really knows if he's going to come back to coach. I think putting a rookie quarterback there might motivate him more. But if you're trying to win now and the Steelers were just in the playoffs and everybody feels with that defense and the weapons they have on the outside, they're a quarterback away from making real noise. Why not for very cheap bring Russ in and see what he could do? I mean, if you don't think Kenny Pickett's your guy, you can still draft the guy.
You can pay like the veteran minimum.
Yeah, and like really cheap. And Kenny Pickett probably needs. Was Kenny Pickett there with Roethlisberger, or that was Rudolph that was there?
It might have been Rudolph because Kenny Pickett came when Roethlisberger was gone. If I'm not
all right, so maybe he needs a year to sit and learn. But Steelers are not a bad option. With the buzz around Atlanta and Justin Fields and
Atlanta don't want Russell Wilson.
Kirk Cousins not going to the Vikings.
Niggas in Atlanta. You can't bring Russell Wilson.
Sierra gonna love Atlanta. Sierra from Atlanta, right?
She might be. Jazzy Fizzle and all them. They was from Atlanta. I don't know. Wasn't they from
Jazzy,
Atlanta?
Where you at? Like what nigga?
Jazzy Fizzle. Bro.
Hey, son could have said Jermaine Dupri.
We used to have producers, bro. Producers used to really be people, bro. Scott Storch, Jazzy Fizzle, Jermaine Dupri. That's crazy.
Come on, man.
Those were the times. That's crazy.
Nah, JD. Yeah. Keep it on the topic, though. Hold on. Go ahead.
I was going to transition into a Broncos legend.
Go ahead.
Hold on, bro. I'm trying to. Oh my gosh, bro!
You gotta. Hey,
hold on. Let me get it on.
Hey, you gotta pull his up.
Hold on. Bro.
Hey, we got some questions, man.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to change the screen that I'm sharing.
Yeah, we got some questions, man. That was such a short time.
Let me see something, bro. Remove. Coming out the truck. I'm just because, bro, look, I'm gonna preface this. I want to just say, like, you my guy, like you bro. So I'm just I don't understand.
Man.
But we got to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah,
but
we
can't get to the bottom of it. But I mean, this is strange to me. Maybe it's a I don't know, bro.
There's nothing Hey, we just got it. We just need answers, man.
Yeah,
and they killing them. Like the skits is killing them right now.
For real. Hold on. Why is it just showing me? Hold on. Here we go. All right, so I got this pulled up. I don't know if y'all be able to hear the audio, but I mean, wait.
Pause it.
Play it back.
Pause it,
wait.
The leg, hey,
man. Bro, maybe it's the hip. Is it the hip replacement? That just got that little, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, it's for me, it don't even start there, bro. For me, it's like, what you about to do? Double peace sign? You about to clap?
Yeah, what was that?
Like, what are you doing?
What was that motion right there?
Son.
I never seen nobody point like that. It was like he was about to finna hit the. What was?
Hey yo, we got answers, bro. We need answers.
And the bag doesn't help.
Over there. My last stop of the day, we got up early, had a late
it's
night.
Like he's scratching the weed.
We just get the job done. Cause this one we signed up for.
Yo, so real quick, I'm assuming it has something to do with his wine, right? Or his liquor, right? Okay.
Probably getting more bottles in there. But like that is crazy. That is crazy.
Yo, that
That's wow,
that's a forever viral moment, bro. Like
bro.
that,
But like,
that
but
he can't.
I've been noticing just the mannerisms has just been just a little questionable. That's
All right,
all.
so
There's
let me ask you this though.
no
All
hard
right,
accusations coming out here. You
so
know.
he's been in Mace, Mike Epps,
Yeah,
like he's been in the mix, man. The Grizzlies, the whole Grizzlies team, like he's been in the mix, bro. What do you
yeah.
think is because now he's in the media and that he's taking more of a upfront role and voicing his opinion more so than just kind of like playing his position with ESPN and him and Chad? Like the whole him coming at Mace was random as hell. And you know, the whole Mike Epps situation was to me was also still like it was kind of crazy. I don't understand why he taking this approach. Like, what's
Nah,
going on,
well,
man?
people are coming at him
Man,
because
he came at Mace.
okay, but look. Well, I want you to tell that story, but basically what I'm trying to say is, so obviously with him sharing his opinions and doing all that stuff, I think maybe there was a point where he did one questionable thing or one thing that was frowned upon that I remember where who was it? Was it Hopkins? He called a receiver who was maybe in the throes of getting released or working out a new deal or going somewhere else or changing teams.
Uh-huh.
And he called him, I think, and like asked him about that team. I don't know if the person knew that they were on the show. It was on, he was on Undisputed at that time. I don't think
Okay.
the person knew that he was on live. And then they was like, "Oh yeah, I'm done with that team, or I'm done with that place, or whatever." And it was breaking news, or people were talking about it. But I think that as a media personality in today's media, it's all about attention, man. Social media, all this stuff. It's all about grabbing eyeballs and making headlines and having the hot take. And so people are as you're doing your job, people are naturally gonna uh just not like you or just have a problem with some of the things that you're saying when you're talking about them. And also, when he did that interview with Cat Williams, he took off. And some people don't
Right.
like the style of the way that he, I guess, conducts the interview or whatever. Maybe doesn't check people on certain things, just kind of lets them go and doesn't control it or feeds off of um the toxicity or the pillow talking or the airing out of the dirty laundry or the exposing, what have you. So maybe so people have found issues with that. I think even Matt Barnes, I don't know if you watch All the Smoke.
Yeah.
I think they had some issues with that. And so I think that's where it's coming from. People are hearing all this tea that's being spilled on his platform, and some of it may be about them. Some of them may be caught in the crossfire. And even Mike Epps said, he tried to kind of lay him up for Cat Williams. Try to give him Cat Williams the alley on Mike Epps, and Cat Williams didn't care for it, and so Mike Epps spoke to that, and that's how that started. But it comes with it,
So
man, when
so
you rising.
so look, and I don't know if you saw, I think a couple days ago it came out that Undisputed, I think it was Monday, had 50,000 views, the lowest
Mm,
ever. And that same Monday, First Take had 500,000. And his presence is evident.
it
Him
is.
and After Dark, him and Chad, bro, man, like
Yeah,
his
he's a
his
star.
club Shay Shay, him on First Take. That's why I'm really trying to figure out and understand, like, yo, your brand is bigger than it's ever been.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to chase clickbait. I really
But
don't.
it's not chasing clickbait. It's just the way that it goes. Like JJ Redick just spoke to this. He said that, people don't want to hear about the ins and outs and the technicalities of the game and teach
I saw that. I
actual
saw that.
basketball. They want you to come out and talk about Kevin Durant. Is he a leader? And he's not really a leader and stuff like that. And Kevin Durant, he's not really a superstar because he went and he joined the Golden State Warriors or whatever it is. They don't want to actually hear about the game and defenses and different sets and all that stuff and why this person made this decision and what's going on with the game. They want to hear that stuff. They want to hear the gossip. They want to hear the tea. So you have to almost do that to survive in media. but you ain't getting no eyeballs or listeners.
So if you saw, and I'll backtrack to the Mace situation. When Mace aired his response, he said it to him. He said, "Hey man, like I respect you. There's black on black violence."
Wait. Start with what did Shannon do first? How did Shannon get at him first?
I'm having him pull it up. I want to give you the specifics, which is why I say, yo, let me just backtrack with the issue between them two, because ever since Mace came out like a week or two ago about it, we haven't heard any more about it. His response to what Shannon brought up about him, because him and Cameron be on there and saying they whatever, right? Similar to Chad and him on they platform. But he made a really good and valid point, because which is why I bring it up. He said, yo, Skip told you put your glasses back on, and what did you do? You put your glasses back on.
We see that all the time, bro. We see that all the time.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and he said, yo, I respect you, bro, but hey, man, play with somebody. Like, you think Cam is bad? Mace is like, hey, man, like, I'm not even trying to go there with you. I think Shannon made a reference about these rappers now want to be pastors, and I'm gonna get the specifics, right? Like, and I think it was comments like that brought Mace into the, like, hey, man, like, leave it alone, because when you had your opportunity to bark on Skip, bro, like, you wanted no smoke. So even with the Mike Epps, like, yo, pull up, I'm gonna be at All-Star Weekend with you. Like, it won't just be in the media eye. It's a lot of tough talk with Memphis. It's a lot of tough talk.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? It's not just, oh, I'm doing my job. It's a lot of tough talk. Like, yeah, we get it. Like,
I mean, the Memphis is in response, man. At the end of the day, you a man, and somebody come at you or say or have a remark or whatever. It's like, what's up? Like,
yeah, you a fan,
like,
though. You Shannon Sharp, but right now you courtside, you a fan, and you talking reckless to the players because your boy Braun playing. I get it, but you talking like, hey,
so
man,
I guess
like, shut
I
up,
don't know.
man. Watch
I don't
the
know
game.
the specifics, but like at some point, maybe it was a little line crossing at some point, and I wouldn't say you
Right, he got
get up in the middle
escorted
of
out.
NBA.
The game went on, and he got escorted out.
Obviously, in an NBA game, you're not about to just go and fight, bro. Like, so at the end of the day,
You remember it though?
Yeah, I remember it.
I mean, it escalated.
But what I'm saying is sometimes there is a line crossing where it's like, oh shoot, it's not just a little regular trash talk. Now he done said something that put me over the top to where like, hey, what, I just gotta check a boundary real quick, no matter where I'm at. But maybe that was a situation.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah, it
I
seemed
mean,
like,
at the end of the day, whether it's the tough talk, whether it's the sus movement, you sitting courtside with your I don't even know. You saw the pictures of him with the I won't be politically correct, with the gay nigga he was sitting beside. You saw that?
was that politically correct?
That won't politically. I just didn't.
Politically correct?
I just didn't know what.
That was his stylist.
Good job.
Oh, that was his stylist. All right. So he was over there with his stylist, and everybody thought it was a red flag. But this clip right here, play it for the people one more time, man. This clip right here is crazy. Hey Shay.
Wait, out the car?
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold up. We got to see this one more time.
Right.
It's just, I think something's up with his knees, bro. Like, he's like, look at his knees. I think that, like, did he have?
Now, I know what you're talking about right there. Honestly, they look regular, but when he stops, I see what you're saying. I don't know. It don't matter. That ain't.
Hey, bro, look at that pose. That pose is crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But I think his legs just don't.
That's crazy.
It's not matching his upper body somehow, and that's making it kind of look sus.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Like, you good, but like, I don't know. And you got to lift lower body a little more.
Yeah, it looked like he a nigga that don't really be in the gym. Look at this.
Yeah, bro. It's his lower body not really supporting him the right way. And
I hope him and Chad have a conversation about this.
I know.
Everybody gonna tune in.
Have they had a chance to? It should have had. This was.
I don't know how they air their show, how often they record, but
almost every night.
Okay. Yeah, Chad got to bring it up. Come on, Ocho.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Don't let him get away with this.
That's crazy. All right, man. So I was thinking about this, bruh. You actually sent me a video.
Yes.
You actually sent me a video. You said Actually, I'm gonna just I'm gonna pull it up so that people can see it. Hold on.
Yeah, let them see, man. And hey,
I wish I had this
whenever
full screen. I don't have it full screen, but whatever. We'll do it. Because I actually had a question to ask you, kind of in relation to this, but we've seen
you
kind
already
of
know my response. You listen. And again,
certain
for those that
incidents.
don't know the context, and B, I don't know if you had a chance to actually
So
understand the
she
context
hit
of
him.
why
She hit him
twice.
first. She hit him first, right?
Right,
Okay.
right.
Matter of fact, let me read the context before we even before we do it. So I got it up here. I wish I could zoom in
You
to
can't.
this.
It's how
Let
I
me
sent it,
see.
or that's how it is on YouTube.
Side is on YouTube, but let me
Gotcha.
see. See how this is as far as I can get in on here.
Pause. Crazy. That
I
was
mean, I
crazy.
could have been talking to a girl, so
That was crazy.
all right, here we go. All right, so the context. And how do you know that this context is right too? So it's somebody, this is a Facebook post. It's somebody named Roy Bling 12 on Instagram or whatever says
Shout out, Roy.
shout out to Roy, man. The dispute began over equipment, escalating as she slapped him twice while onlookers stood by. When he tried to defend himself, they restrained him. Frustrated, he retaliated with a single slap. Gender aside, no one should resort to violence. Okay, he's narrating at that point. But
Right.
those are the facts of the situation that was so, according to Roy Bling 12 on IG. So now we get to see the video. Let me see if I can. I want to start it over. That's the thing about YouTube Shorts is like I just want the. All right, here we go. Here we did. So I guess it's after she already hit him twice.
Already hit him, right?
Already hit him twice. He's upset. Oh, here we go. Now it's starting. They're trying to keep him away. This is good right here. This is good right here, right? They understand, like, okay, that's crazy.
Oh!
She was quick. That was just a warning to let her know. And my thing in these situations, bro, is like, as a woman, bro, you know, like, you're not about to fight him. You're not about to fight him. I don't care.
All.
You're not about to, like, stop this. I hate that.
Man.
You're not fighting him. You're not gonna fare well. 10 out of 10, you're done.
Nah, we ain't gonna say 10 out of 10.
No, in this
Shields are knocking
situation,
it out.
you
Right,
I'm not
right.
saying just any female versus any man. I'm just saying her in this situation, looking at the optics, bro. Men make this observation all the time as men.
Yep.
Like, hey, bro, that dude's 6'6". Cam Newton. I'm not fighting
Right.
Cam Newton.
Right.
I'm not
right.
fighting Cam Newton. It's like, it's just, we gotta have to find another way. You gotta, that's why dudes be getting straps. All that, when I say straps, talking about guns. You know what I'm saying? I know we got to pause everything. I just want to make sure. But
Yeah,
like,
100%,
you make that
bro.
distinction as a man. You have to be smart and be like, all right, it's not gonna fare well in the fight. Let me use my head. At the end of the day, if I have to, there's certain things as a man, somebody has to push you to that point where you got to do what you got to do to protect yourself or protect yours. We understand, but you're sitting there being being aggressive with this dude that you know, just on the standpoint of, I know that other guys are gonna jump in and try to restrain him,
Defend you. Yeah, keep him away. Right.
or if he ends up hitting me, he's gonna be in the wrong automatically. And I think, and I'm disappointed. I don't like that you're doing that. But you know, to the guys in the video, you know, trying to keep them, you're doing the right thing because you don't want.
Nah, get out my way.
No, you're
Get out
protecting
my
him.
way.
You're protecting
Get out
him.
my way.
You're protecting him, and
Get
you
out my
also
way.
you got to do the right thing.
I've
and
made
protect
my
her.
decision. Get out my way.
Nah,
you put
bro.
your hands
Hell
on.
no. You can't.
Man, listen. Don't put your man. If we're having and he said in the video, he said, "Yo, girl, don't you ever put your hands on me." If we're having a dispute about weights, there's nothing that's going on that resorts to you to hit me twice, to put your hands on me at all. If you make that conscious decision, hey, just like if and listen, his response was just right now. I'm not gonna punch you. I'm not gonna do none of that, sweetheart. Don't ever put your hands on me. These guys that are in my way, what we're taught, hey man, like don't get in the way of me, or now you next.
Do you think bro right here that's hugging him, is this his friend?
I don't
He's
know
got to
who
be
he
his friend.
is.
He's got to be his friend or somebody he
Cause
respects or somebody that because
the
look,
way he did, yeah.
other bro tried to let me see if I can get it to that other point. It would have to play, but other bro tried to jump in.
But I think at that point, right here, he already got his smack.
Right, but
so I think that's why he's more so like, all right, nigga, like it's whatever.
Yeah, he talking to us like
prior to that, nobody can hold him back. Look,
he like, bro, do not
son,
touch him. Yeah,
look, he telling
like,
him,
bro,
everybody back off.
Get the fuck away from me, like, bro, don't get in this shit. He tell him, don't get in it. But look, bro, put his bag down. That's his bro. He's like, hey, bro, come on, dog, come on, bro. You got kids at home, bro. They gonna send you away for forever, bro. Just relax. That's what you got to do. You got to protect your mans. If you was in that situation, bro, I'll be him. Like, hey, bro, hey, dog.
I understand that, but
think
bro,
about the pod. Think about the podcast, bro. They not gonna let you record from jail. You know what I'm saying? That's what you would have to do.
Yo, and how it even got so, and again, probably where everybody gonna say I'm wrong. Where I would, the minute you put your hands on me, my reaction is swift, nigga. It's not gonna take 4 or 5 people to get in between me. Now I'm chasing you around no gym. Don't put your hands on me. How he let her hit her twice is crazy. I'm not condoning violence in no way, shape, or form. And I'm not saying no dudes putting their hands on women or women like, but if somebody decides to cross their line, gender is removed from the picture. Because 9 times out of 10, it's rarely the guy putting their hands on the woman first.
Okay.
I mean,
do you have the statistics?
I don't. So what I'm gonna say, this is a king's opinion. Nigga, like, and soon it's gonna be a fact. But I feel like I rarely see those situations. It's usually in a response where it's at
there's
least
domestic
public
violence situations every day.
Right.
Where that may be the case.
I mean, we don't know what happens after they call the cops and they're like, yo, he put his hands on me.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I do not. So what you're saying, even in those situations, you think that it's because the woman acted first, was physical.
Hey, listen,
first.
Man. Hey, and look, let me tell you something, bro. And
tell me.
Listen, my life has been crazy. I was a teenage father. I've been in this situation.
I've heard stories of a lot of men in this situation.
Bro, I've been in this situation.
I've been lucky to not mess with toxic females.
Yeah, hey, look, man. Listen, I my early stages, I'm gonna tell you, bro, like for me early on, I didn't like the passive woman because I just felt like it was like the type of guy I am. I needed a woman that could keep up. So the more laid back chill was just not my style.
Y'all gonna be at war all day.
I get it. But again, like bro, I'm West Indian. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a cultural thing too, bro. Like it's just something to it. So that's the women that I attract, or that I was more so attracted to. Like, look, let me tell you, in college, son, I done had shorties swing on me. Like, nigga, I was ducking shorties from Philly. Like, listen, I'm telling you, it was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yo, my baby mom's son used to throw stuff at me, son. I'm talking that, bro. I'm telling you. So what I'm saying is, there was a situation where, like, me and her was going at it, and bro, I had a situation at school, and I got kicked out of school, so I had applied for this job, and she knew it. I guess we were having a conversation about another woman. I can't even really remember what the conversation was about. Bro, she literally stood in the door and said, yo, if you put your hands on me, I'm calling the cops and you never gonna get that job.
Damn.
I'm telling you.
They weaponize it. They know.
Bro, so all I'm saying is all females not like this. Those that are gonna look at this
and that's a black woman. And that was a black woman.
Mixed.
Okay.
Yeah, mixed.
So even worse if they white, they know for sure. Like
mixed. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, people are going to look at this pod, bro, and I want all women to know, listen, man, I love the culture. I love the genre, bro. Like, I love them. But some of you out here.
The genre of women?
Yeah, listen.
Women
different genres. Different genres of women. Yo, I said genre when I meant to say
gender?
Whatever. Not gender. No, nigga.
Oh.
So all I'm saying is all women not like that. But there are a lot of you out there that know exactly what you're doing, and you know, by the luck, I ended up in a situation where it took me a while to get out of it. You know, I had a kid, so it was a struggle. You know, that was a weapon, but you know, standing strong now, like I have no regret for any of my actions. And now I ain't beat her ass. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't do that, but she
Hope not.
definitely tried to get me hemmed up. And I can see situations like her smacking a nigga because she feel like she got the power, like you said. And hey, look, man, like yo, we in a generation now, bro, where it's like, hey, man, don't put your hands, man. There's repercussion for you putting your hands on me. So,
it is, but I think they're fully. A lot of times they're fully prepared to just play that victim role. If you do go that route, like that's just their plan.
What do you do? What do you do in that situation?
If somebody is swinging on me, my go-to
Twice
is to restrain her.
She smacked you twice.
So when she's coming for I'm grabbing her. I'm putting her in a master lock. I'm like, hey, calm down. Are you good? Relax.
So
are you straight? No, I'm not gonna choke her. Have you seen bro? I'm talking about the master lock, bro, by Chris. So look, so that's her. So imagine John Cena is her.
So ain't that
I'm
called like a full Nelson or something?
Hey, it's called the master lock.
Oh, I ain't never heard it called no master lock.
That's crazy, bro. You don't know Chris Mack. You ain't never heard of the master lock, bro?
Man, that's a full Nelson, B.
You never watch Raw? You want to watch wrestling?
I don't, but that's a full Nelson, bro.
That's why it's a master lock, bro. So look,
nigga, it's a full Nelson.
You try to break out of that, bro. You can't break out of that. So all I got her here, just like him, bro. And I'm just like, hey, relax, calm down, relax. And then she gonna be like, all right, I'm good. And then we gonna get back to lifting weights.
Yeah, you listen. First, hey son. First of all, the thought to put her in that, hey, that's bananas. But that, first of all, that's a full Nelson. Second of all, that is not gonna be your instinct. So
that is
spin her around, get under her.
No, bro, because when she throw the punch, bro, the slap, you're grabbing that, bro. I'm grabbing that.
Hey, everybody comment and say, man, 30 full of it.
I'm parrying.
Man, listen.
You parry, and then you get that arm, hook it. Boom. It's easy to get her, and then you put some strength on it. Like, hey, relax. And then she's gonna be like, all right, shit, I'm good. You're like, all right, let's lift weights.
All right. You calm. Hey, look, you calm.
You good?
You good? Like, I'm gonna let you go.
Hey, don't do that again.
Like, I'm gonna let you go.
Don't do that again.
And then he gets smacked again. Like,
that's not what's gonna happen. Nigga. That's not what's gonna happen. She understands.
When she felt the power of that nigga hand across her face, that's what calmed her down. Like, nah,
it did calm. That did. But you gotta.
This is gonna make her pissed off.
She's gonna understand. Because when you in that position, bro,
swinging her around, hey yo,
bro, son, when you feel the powerlessness of being in that position, you're like, damn, I really can't fight these niggas, can I? I really haven't been lifting that long.
The same objective, just two different ways.
And then you're gonna relax. That's all it takes.
Yo.
That's all.
Needless to say, man, everybody comment on your thoughts, man. What would you do if fellas, if a female put their hands on you? What would be your response, man? Like, would it be physical? Would it be communication? Or would it be the master lock, like 30 said he would put somebody in?
They don't lock you up for the master lock. You free. She'd be locked. You free. That's how it goes. And then let me say this. In, with that situation, right? Let's say you're in public, wherever, just in public, and you see, and you're in your vicinity is a woman getting attacked by a man, and you have no context. What do?
I play my position. Like,
what's your position?
Yo, go get help, man.
Wait, bro. So all 230 pounds of you is not like charging in. It's not charging in, and
it would be my luck that I get shot, I get stabbed, and next thing you know, you at my eulogy, at my funeral, reading off my eulogy. Like, bro, yeah, like, hey,
that shit's crazy.
No, security, hey, somebody go get her help, sweetheart, run, duck, move, stop, drop, roll. Like, it's not my job to save you.
Bro, this is a big man, bro. He's closed fist.
Nah, I get it. So, like, all right. If you say getting attacked, if a nigga is on top of a female, right, left, I could protect myself by coming over and wrapping him up and holding him up.
What if? All right, cool.
But if it's a situation where the altercation is escalating, and man, I'm looking at the situation, I'm like, man, I don't know what he got under his hoodie. I don't know what, man. Look, man, I don't know who he know. But man, look, man, hey,
that's true. It's a lot to it.
Go get help, man.
It's a lot.
I'm not. I ain't carry drawers, nigga. Like, hey,
it's a lot to it. Somebody got caught. But I think that's like a passion thing. That's a in the moment thing, like that you have to judge. And I gave you no context, but in that situation, you probably have a little more context. What happened, right? Because it's a number of things that could be the case. Like you might hear the argument, you might just hear the dude just being,
bro. Right, and I'm rolling my cart. Let me get away from these niggas, man. Like,
okay, cool.
Yeah,
that makes sense. But let's say, all I'm saying is it could be a situation where you clearly see a man is just being abusive.
Okay.
And then if he escalates it to that point, well, the good thing that you can do is if you see it getting to that point, you can maybe bring somebody's attention to it. It's like, hey, I don't know. Hey, look.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there, but
it's kind of getting a little hot over there.
You get paid to do this. You got the green, the little public shirt on or whatever. Hey, man, go take care of that. Security more. Yo.
But if I was to see it, I think that's like a passion thing, or not passion, in a moment thing. No, not necessarily. But you would just look. I would read the situation and be like, if I had enough information to say this is the right thing, I'm doing the right thing, I'll probably do it.
That's what we different.
Like,
I'm not.
Hey, bro. Hey, look, dog. Relax, bro. What she do? It's cool, bro.
And he's like, "Let her live. Get out my way. Get out my way."
All right, bro. Proceed. I tried.
Yo, save yourself some energy and call for help. But again, that's what me and you different, man. I see somebody screaming, my thought is not to stop and look. My thought is to look. Hey, keep going.
Damn, bro. That's how.
Keep going, bro. It ain't you. It ain't my sister. It ain't my. Hey,
that's how the Nazis was going crazy back in
the
day,
look.
bro. Because people were just like, hey, it's none of my business.
Bro, it's I guess for me, when we were younger, that would have been something that you could possibly feel like, yo, I'll make it out the way safe. Yeah. Now it sounds like, bro,
it is different nowadays.
I ain't got time to be on nobody's Channel 5 news, bro. Like, for real.
Crazy.
I don't trust nobody.
All right, man. So you was talking about the NBA All-Star game, bro, and the travesty that is that game. Yeah. We already talked about no defense in the league. Right. I mean, it's not even a sniff of defense in the All-Star game, and I didn't watch it. I haven't watched the All-Star game or Pro Bowl since.
They both need to be done with.
The Pro Bowl's already done with.
But this was the first All-Star game that I turned off.
Can I ask you a question though? What's the difference? Why back in the days was people going all out? Was Kobe, making sure, you know what I'm saying, trying to win the MVP or trying to make sure his team won and all that, versus now we have what we have now?
So this is a perfect example. You see how earlier on you copping out about to have the torn Achilles. At the end of the day, a win was a win for no matter what it was. If me playing you with a torn Achilles, if you got the win, I look really bad. Right? At the end of the day, Kobe, the competitive nature that the players play with, man. So, all right, Anthony Edwards is my favorite player in the league right now. He even said, look, man, guys you'll never see an All-Star game like that again. We just don't care.
Damn. He said, we just
you know what I'm saying?
Care.
Like, why? He was like, yo, it's never going to be like that, bro. And again, I'm paraphrasing, but yo, we just don't care. And I don't know why. I don't know. But it was disheartening. The 3-point contest tends to be the greatest event. The Steph and Sabrina was iconic. Having those two go at it was really good. And they're talking about now Steph and Sabrina teaming up against Dame or other. You know what I'm saying? Like adding on
Caitlin.
You see, they They talking about hopefully bringing in one-on-one, which everybody think would really elevate the All-Star game, All-Star weekend. But it's just it's a vacation for the guys, because if you think about it, the guys don't get a break if they're in the game. You see what I'm saying? So they don't want to give it their all now for whatever reason. And I don't know, bro. Just
That's
new
what I'm saying.
generation, but
It's the whatever reason that's really just is confusing me, or it's just making me question.
you just
Like,
don't have the
why?
older guys setting the tone the right way. So outside,
When did that
and
stop?
Bron don't, and listen, no knock to Bron. This is no shade at all. Bron played minimal minutes. He was an all-star starter. He started, then he sat. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bron's almost 40. Like, nobody expects him to be Jordan and go out there and shoot the game-winning shot. Like, it was 170 at halftime. No defense. But you don't have the older guys setting the tone. So you don't see Bron, like you saw Jordan or Kobe, playing defense full court.
So
now
you're
they're
saying
setting
he's a leader and it goes as he goes.
you saw what Stephen A said. He blamed Bron for the dunk contest.
Okay.
Because when you look at Vince, Jordan, Kobe, Dominique, you look at the guys that were at their peak all competed in the dunk contest. And Bron didn't, which now means like Anthony Edwards, Zion, and all these guys with bunnies don't try to get in the dunk contest. Think about if you had Ja, Zion, and a dunk contest, bro. That would be crazy. Vince, Tracy McGrady, Steve Francis, Jordan, Dominique, Kobe. Like, bro, it was crazy. But you got the premier guys shooting threes, though. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean.
So maybe that's what it's going to turn into. That's just the main event. It's a three-point contest. But is everybody who's known as a great three-point shooter in the league in the three-point contest?
Dame. Buddy wasn't in it. So you had Dame, Tyrese. You had who else was in it? You had Karl Anthony Towns. You had you had a bunch of premier guys. I mean, you got guys shooting over 40% from the three in the three-point contest. So even if you're not the premier guy, the top shooters are in there. A bunch of these guys dunking, man, sometimes Obi Toppin brother don't really get off the bench. He in the dunk contest. You got a guy from the G League, Matt. Like, he won 2-time champ. Like, he's electric. But that's what it resorts to. Bring out the outside guys then. Bring those dunkers on YouTube in. I'm saying, like, let the guys rest.
When I don't know
So it's basketball All-Star weekend.
I don't know the name. I don't know the name. It's not as when I know the guy, it makes it better, for me. I don't know if it's same. Like when I know
the name
LeBron. That's Ja.
Bro, if they're putting on a good product, you're gonna be like, yo, like, yeah, we buy Supreme because of the name, but you can't tell me that people don't make better shirts than Supreme.
Yeah.
Then you know what I'm saying? Like, then essentially,
at the end of the day, we would just like the competition.
Yeah.
Maybe that would introduce us to more, more guys.
And then it puts money in their pocket. Because I think man, Matt won $1 million off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now you put real money in guys that need it pocket. Also, man, real quick, shout out to Cheryl brother, man. I said brother, her son, Jordan. Hey, Jordan won the G League dunk contest for Boston. Jordan, phenomenal, man. Hopefully he make it to the league. Cheryl Swoops, that's her son. He's a dog, bro. He's a dog. Shout out to him.
He was out there.
But you ain't seen you. I don't even know if I saw you his clips. But
I've seen him because he shares them on IG.
Got you.
So I see him from time to time.
Straight hustle from overseas to G League, and hopefully he get a shot. Some team bring him on, but he's a dog.
Speaking of what did you think about Cheryl Swoops? She was in the headlines. I guess with some comment. I'm gonna try to pull it up here, but just if you can tell them about the comments and how you felt about it.
Yeah, she was on Gil's Arena. Yeah, and they spoke about Angel Reese. Shout out to her, Maryland product, Baltimore, and talked about Caitlin's transformation from college to to the pros. And Cheryl just basically said that it's not going to be an easy transition. She said some other things that people took it as perception as hate, but that's why I said about Bron. Like, if we got a difference of opinion, that doesn't mean I'm hating on the individual. It's just I just don't agree with your trajectory of their talent or of their status in the league or whatever the opinion is. But Cheryl's the GOAT. They called her the female Michael Jordan. I think she deserves the right to have her opinion respected. And you know, Caitlin Clark recently just broke the NCAA all-time scoring record for men and women. Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
Now she got to finish. She got to finish. She has every individual accolade she could ask for from college. Did her 4 years. Tournament coming up, and now she just got finished. Bring it home,
bro. The headlines on these videos are crazy.
Clickbait.
Basketball legend makes an absolute fool of herself. Damn.
Clickbait.
Damn.
Clickbait.
I didn't know she was under attack like this. I mean,
yeah, son. It was. I was talking to me and her brother was talking about it not too long ago. It was crazy. Like, they made shirts about her in Iowa. Said, "Don't be a Cheryl." You see what I'm saying? Like, again, at what point does what she's done deserve some type of respect? Now, listen, something like I think she didn't know that Caitlin has only done 4 years, not 5. It was little stuff like that while people are really trying to attack her. But I think her opinion is still valid. I don't think it deserves discredit because everybody on Caitlin Clark and she's not. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's
all right.
like
what does she feel about Caitlin Clark? You know what? I'm trying to pull up.
She loves her though. She loves her game. Like, no, not.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna pull up this video, and I want you to kind of help me navigate it.
If Kelsey Plum set that record in 4 years, well, Caitlin should have broke that record in 4 years. But because there's a COVID year and then there's another year, you know what I mean? So she's already had an extra year to break that record. So is it truly a broken record?
Swoops on the surface may have a point.
Oh, so that wasn't the case. So she actually did 4, not she only did 4
years. She was part of the COVID year, which gives them another year. So if Caitlin comes back, she could have 5 playing years. You see what I'm saying? So that again, like,
but she did break the record in 4 years.
She broke the record in 4 years. Yes.
Okay. So I guess that was one. Okay. So was that the only point, or there was more?
Nah, there's more.
Okay. Let's see if we can skip around this
point. However, there remains one or a few fundamental flaws in her.
That record would never be broken because
there'll never be another COVID year.
COVID year. I mean, there's never going to be probably another 5 or 6 years you can play in college sports, right? And that's the thing about it, right? Like, it should be a whole separate entity.
Yeah, and it's not to take anything away from what she's done, but if you're talking about breaking records, then this is, if this player did it in this amount of time, then you should do it in that same amount of time. So
that makes sense on the surface.
Here, as noted by many in the space,
just with that
validity and accuracy of these claims. Second, behind Kelsey Plum's NCAA record of 3,000 is the problem.
Trying to see. So is that okay?
For this year, I don't know.
If one is going to run with
or this
for swoops.
So what year is this for her?
So this is her.
Why does it seem like this is the only thing this is focused on?
Bro, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if they watch the full interview, which I think many people did, again, Caitlin Clark is the rave right now, man. Honestly, many people, the average fan can't name one guy in college basketball. She's taken over the sport of college basketball.
Yeah.
Like, outside of Bronze 40, all you hear is Caitlin Clark, right?
Yeah.
So, of course, to hear anybody say anything other than praise is gonna look like hate.
Yeah.
So if I was sitting here talking about, let's just say, Anthony Davis, like boom, 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 boom. And again, I don't have the credibility of having NBA years under me and this, that, and the third year. Cheryl Swoops universally is the female GOAT of the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, from her sneaker to her videos with Jordan to everything, which like, why? Like, all right, cool. One statement maybe 2 might have been not spot on, but it doesn't discredit how she finished the interview of just saying the transition to the WNBA is not going to be as flawless as people are perceiving it to be.
And what was her reason? What was her reason for that?
To say that it's not. So I mean, at the end of the day, from any sport, whether it's WNBA, NBA, MLB, AAA, AA, single A, the competition keeps getting better. So the comp that you're going against, a lot of those girls are not going to touch the WNBA floor. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
for people to expect for her to do that is just not.
But I mean, that's obvious that, okay, that's like me saying, okay, Caleb Williams, he's definitely not going to do exactly what he just did in college in the NFL his first year. Okay. It's going to be,
But you got to understand, people are thinking that Caitlin Clark is going to be Cheryl Swoops 2.0 the second she touches the floor. That's the rave around her.
Okay. But is that necessarily a reason to say that, or to make that point about just her in general? If that's a blanket
she's
statement
talking about Angel Reese too.
That you can make for every single college basketball or amateur competitor, when they get to another level, they're not going to be necessarily as good as they were right away at the level that they're at now.
Right. That should be a general assumption, right? So that shouldn't cause uproar because she said it, but it did.
But maybe her saying it is the reason why because if you single them out, then it's like, well, duh, that's gonna be the case. Why is there it kind of looks like hate, even though I'm sure there's no hate involved.
Yeah, it looks like hate for one, because again, it's 4 years instead of 5. So now they're like, oh, she hating. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's valid if it was true, but now, oh, now she's just trying to find a reason to hate on her, and that's never the case. If you've met her, bro, Cheryl has not one single solitary hating bone in her body. She stays under the radar, B.
Like, as much as I've seen her, she was just cool.
Yeah, that's not even her flow. So it's
cool,
just
generous.
Don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, that's her. So, you know, she caught a little bit of grief from it, but again, you know, she keep it pushing. I think she actually did a follow-up interview with Gil to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I think they did. I think I did see some reactions, but I can't stand these videos on YouTube just because they always
you probably got it next time. Find it ahead of time, clip it.
Yeah. They always like narrating too much. Everybody's trying to clickbait you. But with just in that same breath, I wanted to ask, because we've seen college basketball, as far as women, we've seen that draw eyes. Whether it be Caitlin Clark, whether it was the championship last year, Caitlin Clark and going at it with Angel Reese. I can't wait till March Madness kicks off this year. You know, the men. I'm more focused on the girls actually than the men's.
Bro, they're taking over. They're taking over.
So
they got the name.
With that being said, like, what's the difference? Why can't the WNBA build their product into that? Like, literally, we see it. It's not so long. People are like, oh, people don't want to watch girl athletes, and they're not the guys, and they're not dunking. But we want to watch it in college. We want to watch Angel Reese. We want to watch Caitlin Clark. We want to watch the other. Did that girl go to the white girl went to ASU? She got like a German last name or something. She got like a Viking.
Arizona State. Went to Arizona State.
She went to LSU, right? She joined up with Angel Reese, right? The white girl, Van Lee, right? That's her name, right?
I don't know no
Something
Van Lee.
Hannah Van Lee.
No, I don't know no Van Lee.
Damn, I don't. You the basketball guy, but hey. So why can't the product match? Like, what's the NBA doing? WNBA doing wrong?
So look, man, for the last 2 years, I've been heavy into female sports, and I think it's transitioning that way. I mean, Caitlin Clark is part of it. Dawn Staley is part of it. Angel Reese is part of it. You know what they're doing, this foundation that they're setting, and how they're going about it is drawing notice. And woman equality is becoming more prevalent, like in a bunch of these sponsors and a bunch of these companies that want to push and put money behind it. And that's what the draw is. The WNBA percentage in their salary is because their views are low. So with college basketball increasing, Indiana Fever tickets have jumped already because they're projected to have the #1 pick and get Caitlin Clark. So their ticket sales already have jumped up. Now more people are going to go see. So I think we're transitioning, maybe never to where the guys are, but with NILs and sponsorships, and at the end of the day, sex sells in this industry and in life in general. And, you know, using that to their benefit is what I think, honestly, like, because that's what Angel Reese said it after they won the national championship. She said, man, I ain't worried about no WNBA. I make more money with these sponsors and what I do on the side than I would ever in the WNBA. That's why they keep going back for their third, fourth year. Their NILs and all this stuff is more money than they're making. So if the WNBA wants those products sooner, while college guys are one and done because the money crazy, that's what the WNBA is going to have to do. You see what I'm saying? So,
but they don't have that. They don't have that in the bank to do that.
Well, it's going to come from more sponsors, right?
As long as they can.
Well, nah, look, it's going to come from more sponsors. It's going to come from Fox saying, all right, you got Caitlin Clark. Like, everybody want to see her. Let's put them on TV. Now that's more money. We're going to do a, you know what I'm saying? And that's just how it's going to grow. And it might take 10, 15, 20 years, but I do see it getting there because, like I said, I'm more and more in the industry as we go.
Okay.
I mean, dealing with female athletes and it's booming, bro.
So they are they're gonna be, it's greener pastures.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's on the horizon. Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah.
All right, man. We got to get to my boy Cam Newton, bro. The greatest Carolina Panther of all time.
Better than Steve Smith?
Steve Smith is my favorite Carolina Panther. He's my favorite player. Steve Smith is my favorite player of all time.
Hold on. Julius Peppers, Luke Kuechly, Steve Smith, Cam Newton. Those would be the top four.
Cam Newton's the greatest Carolina Panthers of all time.
Okay. You a Panthers fan, so I ain't going to argue with you.
Yeah. Cam Newton's the greatest Carolina Panther fan of all time. All right, man. So these guys thought it was smart to jump.
And you know the story behind this, right?
So apparently, well, from what I know, tell me, you can fact check me if you read up on it, but from what I know is that Cam Newton, he's in a 7-on-7 tournament. He runs it in Atlanta. And you got some guys, top shelf. What's the P stand for? It's TSP. Top shelf performance. Top shelf performance. Okay, so they're trainers, when they got their 7-on-7 team that competes with Cam's 7-on-7 team and everybody in the tournament. And obviously, if you're Cam Newton, people are trying to beat you. You're Cam Newton. They're trying to say, "Oh, I beat Cam Newton." They're trying to get at you. And part of that culture and that 7-on-7 culture is trash talk. And that's trash talking the coach as well, which is Cam Newton. And apparently, maybe they saying that they're his daddy or something along the lines. I think those are the comments I was hearing. And then I don't know if Cam initiated contact first or who actually initiated contact first, or if he heard something and he went over there or whatever the case is. But we can see early on that he has one guy kind of, he got firm control of this dude. And then his man's comes to sneak him from the side. Contrary to popular belief, everybody was saying like he was getting jumped by 7 guys from what you're going to see in the clip. And for what it might look like that from the clip, but if you really look at the clip, you see it's only 2 guys trying to hurt him. Everybody else is trying to break it up or are trying to defend him. At the end, somebody threw a punch. They were trying to defend him. But was that accurate to what you read up on?
Man, honestly, I asked you because I saw Cam interview recently, and Cam's interview was never anything specific. He never detailed what was said. The interview I saw specifically on how the altercation started. What I heard was, so I heard it wasn't Cam's 7-on-7 tournament that he runs. It's one that he's in every year.
Oh,
those guys initially played for his 7-on-7 team. So supposedly Cam merged with an organization. Cam ended up separating from the organization, which brought a little bit of heat. They met up, trash talking happened, and now from Cam's perspective, like, all right, they saw an opportunity to go viral. They attacked, and the rest is history.
All right, let's see the video real quick. I got the sound off. I'm putting go for a jump. Boom, boom. He got to do. Oh, boom. I'm sneaking. Boom. Throws him. Follow him. See, all these guys, they just trying to break it up.
But look, so
They're just trying to
from
break it up.
what I heard, the guy that swung on Cam just now was Cam's man coming to defend.
He ain't swing. That's what I'm saying. He was defending him. He ain't swing on him.
Yeah. Somebody was saying like again part of the jump. Nah, he was trying to get some off.
He was trying to get up. This is a different angle. The dude in the white shirt, he was just trying to get him off. He real. He real because everybody there should have been on them dudes. If I was there, I'm jumping in. If you trying to fight Cam Newton, bro, nah, bro. He done gave me 2 minutes. He went 15-1. The Carolina Panthers, bro. He scored 50
First of all,
touchdowns.
they went about it all wrong.
No way.
Man, 6'5", 240. Man, why you try to go up top on Cam is crazy. Which lets me know these guys.
Wait, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You trying to take his legs off?
Man, you gotta try.
Man,
one go low, one go high.
He was going to his face though. They weren't trying to wrestle. They was trying to.
Bro,
yak him.
Man, listen. Cam is a professional athlete. Cam squats, they wait for lunch.
I wish I had another angle because you can actually. I want to see him. Some of the angles that I had, him actually look. You kind of see it, just dragging both of them at the same time.
It's like, bro, it's embarrassing. Y'all failed.
Yeah, that's very embarrassing, bro. Because you're 2 grown men.
Yeah, y'all niggas ain't know what to do.
Family.
Y'all ain't even really know how to go about it. That's what, man. A guy like that. Hey, look, man. If we gonna try, man, we going low. Next thing you know, nigga come up top, clothesline this nigga, take him out. Once Cam's down, we all on.
Down, then we on. Okay, cool.
Hey, listen, they dummies.
Just in case you got to jump a 6'6" dude, King got you covered.
Yeah, listen, why they try to take, man, they couldn't even reach Cam's face, bro. Yo, shout out to Cam, man. I love Cam.
Way to handle your business, Cam. Because it could have went, like Cam said, it could have went a whole bunch of different ways.
Right. He said it too. He said, man, you know, the way niggas are, which is part of the story why I say y'all go the other way, niggas could have pulled guns out, man. It could have got bad. I think if not 2 years ago, right? At a maybe 7-on-7, maybe a youth football game, was it Talib's brother that killed the coach and did some time?
Put a coach or a ref.
Something over youth football game, like, bro.
Crazy. Everybody got their straps and they just can't wait to use it, bro. Because think about it, bro. They get their gun and they just looking at it all day. They probably take it out the case, do poses and stuff. Like,
listen, honestly,
they can't wait for a situation where they can actually, pet, finally.
But bro, a lot of
calls. I could plead self-defense. They probably think about it real quick. Like, bet.
So look, a lot of times it just be, man, you got it. You have to, like, you don't even want to use it. You don't even know how to use it. You just feel like you fit that mold. A lot of times it's not, man. I don't even want to get into that, bro.
Honestly, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe one day I get a gun, but I'll probably go shoot some guns. But maybe one day.
You never shot a gun before?
Nah.
Okay.
Maybe one day I go to the range and just probably like a little date idea and go shoot some guns.
Who you taking?
But it could be a number of folks, man.
What's her name?
A number of folks, man.
Hey, what's her name?
Don't worry about that. She knows who she is.
All right, special lady. Shout out to you, sis. You already know.
She knows who she is, but whatever. Maybe a good idea. But what was I want to say? But I just don't think that. Just giving me right now in that situation, if I had it on my waist, like I know, like I up it quick enough, and I aim, fire quick enough, like it's a lot of things that go. That junk, you could shoot yourself pulling that shit out like Cheddar Bob.
You about to shoot yourself?
Hey, it's just something that could happen. It's something that could happen with guns.
Yeah,
like shoot yourself, Plaxico Burris. So let's not act like it's not something that happens.
Yeah, and it ain't cool. You don't get credit for that. You calling his name out like it's like
he did it. He shot himself right in the leg.
Yeah,
that's crazy. If that was today, bro, you know how much you get killed for that, bro.
Right.
Social media is crazy.
Right. But the fact that they don't even talk about it, still pulling it back up, because they still will go back in time, and the internet will kill you for stuff you did 20 years ago.
Yeah. All somebody need to do is just tweet that. Y'all remember Plaxico Burris shot himself in the leg as a professional athlete?
When they see it,
that's crazy. That's crazy. But Yeah, though. I just don't think I don't have confidence in myself right now that I pull it out and just be effective, even with the firearm at this point. So maybe I gotta get to the range.
Yeah, get to the range, man. Get some practice under your belt, bro. Definitely do
So
that.
what you saying? So you're John Wick now, essentially.
Nah, I'm more like the Equalizer. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, not John Wick, too unrealistic, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That,
You look at your watch.
yeah, I count the
See
time.
that?
Hey,
You
nigga,
know
I
exactly
got
how many
9
bullets you got.
seconds. I got 9 seconds, nigga.
You know exactly
Trust
how many
me.
bullets you got in slow motion. You
Yeah.
okay.
I don't tell nobody because I don't advertise.
Oh,
it,
we
but don't
learned a
try
lot
me.
about King.
Don't
Hey,
try
King, this
me.
is your
Don't try me.
podcast.
Don't try
The
me.
title of this podcast is King. King is the man. He could beat LeBron
Son,
one-on-one.
that's a fact.
He's
That's a
the
fact.
equalizer.
You thought
with
you
the
could beat
gun.
me. You failed.
I mean, okay,
What
me
I-
versus
what
me and LeBron. That's comparable, I guess, now at this point.
Nah,
Man, that makes
I'm
me
just
feel
saying.
even better. The way I fared against you with a torn Achilles, and then you saying you could beat LeBron. Maybe I could beat LeBron. Maybe I could play LeBron one-on-one. We don't know. But you're muted for some reason. I can't hear you. But no, I can't hear you. But we're about ready to go. We are an hour and a half in, but yeah, we're about ready to go. Everybody, this is the Build Different podcast, man. Y'all know where to find us. It's your boy, Mr. Go 30. And that's King. He's better than LeBron one-on-one. He's an equalizer. You know, you gotta keep coming back to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what other talents this guy has. So catch us next week, and we're out of here.